Hey y'all, it's your girl Patricia P and welcome back to my channel, The Carnal Chronicles. This is a sex positive space where we're going to discuss some shit, we going to learn some shit, grow, then we're going to share that shit. So let's get into it. Today, we're discussing contraceptives and the different methods that are out there. We're going to tackle them in sections the same way the CDC does on their website. We'll walk through the various reversible methods which you may know of, then we'll discuss and touch on the more permanent ones that you may be aware of. Now, contraceptives, also known as birth control, is the use of medicines, devices, or surgery to prevent pregnancy. Now, I'm going to say this here and now, some of these methods do not protect against STIs and HIV. In order to lower the risk of infection, it is strongly encouraged to always use a condom, regardless of some of the methods we'll be discussing today. First up, the device methods. Intrauterine contraception, better known as IUDs, are small T-shaped like devices that are placed inside the uterus during a doctor's visit. The IUD is available as a hormonal and non-hormonal device. The hormonal IUDs will release a small amount of progesterone daily to prevent pregnancy. Now, depending on the brand, hormonal IUDs usually last between 3 to 8 years once they're placed in. The non-hormonal IUDs are usually copper and do not release any hormones. They rely on properties of copper to intersect with sperm's mobility as it journeys to the egg, essentially killing the sperm before it has any chance to go anywhere. Copper IUDs typically last longer and can be placed for 10 to 12 years. The implant. The implant is a thin rod that is inserted under the skin in the upper arm by a medical professional. It releases progesterone hormones into the bloodstream versus being centralized to the uterus like the IUDs. This is an alternative option for those who want a device but can't handle the estrogen hormone. Hormonal methods. Now, for the hormonal methods, these have been around forever and are usually the more common methods that you would think of when it comes to birth control. Oral contraceptives, better known as the pill, contains two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. These two work together to block ovulation and prevent fertilization. For this to effectively work, the pill must be taken at the same time every day. Y'all heard me, right? For this pill to actually work, it must be taken at the same time every day. I really hope y'all do not try and play catch up. Please don't do it. Wouldn't recommend. Speaking from experience, okay? Anyway, there are individuals who can't take or handle the estrogen hormone and have to seek an alternative pill if they want the method as an option. So, this is where the progesterone-only pill steps in. This pill only contains the progesterone hormones and helps thicken cervical mucus and thin the uterine lining, preventing sperm from reaching and fertilizing an egg. Just like the other pill, it must be taken orally at the same time every day for maximum effectiveness. Okay? Next up, the hormonal vaginal contraceptive ring, better known as the ring. Just like the pill, the ring includes both the estrogen and progesterone hormones, which blocks ovulation and prevents fertilization from happening. The way the contraceptive works is by placing the flexible circular device inside the vagina for 3 weeks with 1 week reserved for menstruation. After the week is over, a new ring is placed in for 3 weeks, repeating the cycle. And it's as simple as that. Now, these last two hormonal methods, I don't think they're as common as they used to be. The patch and the injection, better known as the shot. I wanted to make sure to still mention them in the video as options as well. The patch is worn on the lower abdomen, buttock, or upper body. It has the same frequency concept of the ring. It's worn on the body for 3 weeks, releasing progesterone and estrogen into the bloodstream, with the 4th week being reserved for a menstrual cycle. Now, the injection is provided by a medical provider to vulva owners who will be injected with progesterone in the buttocks or arm every 3 months. That means you pulling up to the doctors 4 times a year, once a quarter. Y'all do not miss that appointment, okay? If you're on the shot, do not miss that appointment, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Barrier methods. There's a few of them, and the most common one out of this set is the condom. Condoms are typically latex, worn over the penis, and is used to keep sperm out of the vagina while also minimizing the chance of STIs and HIV. Now, latex condoms are not the only options available, as there might be individuals who can be allergic to latex. So yes, y'all, that is a thing. Like, people are not lying about it. Now, the alternative is natural or lambskin condoms, which is made from a lamb's large intestinal pouch. Now, they're going to assist with preventing pregnancy, STIs and HIV, not so much. So please do your research to see what methods work best for you and your partner. The internal condom is probably one you either never heard of or you're not sure how it works. This method works by inserting a non-latex pouch into the vagina or the anus to protect from pregnancy and STIs and HIV. With this option, you want to avoid using condoms meant for penises, as they will cause tearing. Now, I've left a link in the description below to show you how to properly use one of these. Please check it out. Spermicides. Spermicides are placed into the vagina no more than 1 hour before sex, and it's left there at least 6 to 8 hours after sex. It comes in a few different forms: foam, gel, cream, film, suppository, or tablet, and is used to kill sperm. This method is available to purchase at drugstores and can be used along with some of the other methods we'll be discussing. These last few methods are used in conjunction with the spermicides, and that's the sponge, diaphragm, and cervical cap. All of these methods are placed into the vagina and covers the cervix to block sperm out or kill it. Diaphragms and cervical caps come in different sizes, so please be sure to visit your doctor for the proper fitting if you're going to go with that option. Now, if you're opting for the sponge, be aware that it works for 24 hours and you have to leave it in the vagina for 6 hours after sex before you can even remove it and discard it. Whew. Okay, we've been covering a lot today. I promise y'all we have a few more things left and class is dismissed. So hang on there, Connor Crew, we're at the final stretch. To recap, we've covered various birth control options today, from the device method, hormonal method, and barrier method, which are all reversible. And to wrap this all up, we're going to take a moment to discuss the more permanent methods. I'm talking about tubal ligation, or tying of the tubes, and the vasectomy method. Now, tubal ligation is where the fallopian tube of a vulva owner is tied to avoid fertilization and pregnancy. A vasectomy is a method where a penis owner's tubes are snipped to prevent sperm from traveling in semen. Now, both of these procedures can be done in a hospital or in an outpatient surgical center where you're released the same day. Now, I take a deeper dive into vasectomies in another video, so please be sure to check that one out. Now, both of these options essentially are reversible. However, it's not often suggested to do so because there's a chance that the reversal will not take properly. These options are great if you're in a committed heterosexual relationship and have both decided that y'all are done having them kids or you didn't want any to begin with. This allows for the both of you to bypass all the hormonal options we discussed today that can lead to side effects on the body. And now y'all know I couldn't leave y'all without discussing the emergency contraception, also known as the morning after pill or Plan B. This method should be taken within the first 72 hours when there are no other methods used during sex or if one of the methods fail, like a broken condom. However, this is not a method you should be using routinely. If by chance you're realizing you're constantly using the emergency option and popping them like Skittles, it's probably time you sit down with your medical provider and go over what's the best form of birth control for you. Okay, so I can't end this video without saying everything we discussed today can come with a risk and side effects, as all things usually do, right? So please be sure to check with your healthcare provider regarding your options. Everything we've covered today can be found on the CDC website, so check them out for a deeper dive on all of these methods and anything else sexual health related. And with that said, that's all I got for y'all today. Like, we're done. These lights got me hot as tired of standing up. Class is no longer in session. Y'all know what to do though. Y'all got y'all homework. Sound off in the comments and let me know y'all thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Carnal Crew. Tell your folks about the Carnal Crew. And tap that bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. And remember, y'all, this is a sex-positive space. So let's discuss some shit. Let's learn some shit, girl. Then share that shit. Until next time, y'all. Bye. I'm done.